Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is a bit of a yarny video today. I'm going to show you something I started making, and I'm not sure whether to change it just a little bit. And I have some yarn to show you that is amazing deal. And also I've got a little bit of a gift that I had that I forgot to show you, and so I'll hopefully won't forget again. But before I do, I just need to gulp this tea down. While I'm doing that, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'll be right back with you in a second. That's better. While I was getting ready, I kind of forgot about the tea and it got a bit cold. So recently, you might remember, if you've been with me for a little while, if you're new, Gary, my partner, went to Euro Disney. Came back with an illness, but other than that, he did get for me a really lovely group mug. I've shown that already, but I keep forgetting to show you this, and this is well cool. He got me a Guardians of the Galaxy keyring, and it's the mixtape. Isn't that cool? So this is my Yarnavan key, and this is my little keyring that I'm using for it. It's quite a big dangly one to have on my main keys, because as it is, the little bit of keyrings I've got really bash into my knee every time I'm driving, kind of annoy me. So this one would really clunk me, wouldn't it? So I decided that I didn't want to lose it either, and sometimes these things work their way off and you lose them, so I thought I'd keep it on. I've got two keys, one's got a little heart on it, and I'm always losing it, so now hopefully I won't lose that. It is huge. So I'll show you then what I started working on. Now the other day I started working on this. I got my hook stuck, and I didn't know whether to frog it or not, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to frog it, because I didn't like the way it was too kind of loose. So I started again, and I made a beanie with the Stylecraft Savannah cotton yarn, and this is my beanie. I actually really like it now. Now, if I show it to you, what it looks like, it's going to actually make me have really messy hair, but let's do it anyway. And it probably won't suit me, because hats don't, they really don't. But see what I mean? Hats do not suit me. And so you don't have to have it like that. You can have it like that. Now, let's just see what it's done to my hair. Oops, go that way, because that's where the yarn is. Probably messed it right up, but never mind. So this is the beanie. Now, as I say, red beanies suit me, but other beanies don't. But this is one made with the Stylecraft Savannah cotton yarn. It's Aran cotton, and the way I achieved it to become a really nice stretchy beanie was to use a much smaller crochet hook. So this is either a 3.5 or a 4, can't read it at the minute. It's still going through and trialing the Clover Amours, which I've never used in my life before. So I did this with, when I got to the brim, I did the back post, front post. I was getting mixed up. Whoever said I was professional? I did that anyway for a little while. So I've got like a little ridgy brim, and it makes this ribs on the inside. Now, if you, sometimes, depends on the yarn, you can get away with that, and it gets a nice tight rib, which I really like. Sometimes you can't get away with it and it curls up. This one doesn't seem to be curling up, and I thought that might be the case, as it's cotton, that it might not do that. And so there, that's cool. If it, I'm going to let it see how it goes, and if it starts to curl, then I will do front post, back post, front post, back post, front post, back post, and then the next row where I've done a front post, I'll do a front post. Where I've done a back post, I'll do a back post, and it will become a wider apart rib, but it will look like a rib. So that is it. What do you think? Do you like it? It's a bit different from my other beanies, where my severed heads here are modelling so wonderfully. But yeah, I don't know. I was going to do it as a bucket hat, but I figured this Savannah yarn is just too soft and drapey, and it wouldn't really lend itself too well for a bucket hat. And I know there's a few people who want me to do those bucket hats that I was showing a while ago, and I haven't done it. So this yarn, well, it's king coal yarn, And when I first got it, I didn't really sell any, and so I started to put it in mystery boxes. The first time I ever put it in a mystery box, that person then ordered lots of it because it is just incredible yarn. It really is. And I'll show you this one. I always seem to pick the blue because it's my favourite colour. But it is King Cole Fjord, and I have discounted this massively. Just bear with me 1 second, I forgot. I'm back. As if by magic. Way. So yeah, that was what I forgot, and I'll show you in a second. So I've only got a few colours left, because like I said, it did get quite popular, because although it is an acrylic yarn, it has a cotton feel. And I'm not going to balance that on my knees. Maybe I can, no. Yeah, that'll work. I've got a pink colour, which is just beautiful. And I've got a darker fuchsia pink colour, which again is just gorgeous. And I have a green. Okay, like that. Now those are the 4 colours that I have left. The rest all sold out. The one that I have a massive quantity of is the fuchsia, which is this one. But I do have stock of all of these. Now, they're phenomenal. They really are absolutely beautiful. I'll put the rest back because I want them to stay good. And I will just tell you about this one. I thought I nearly knocked my cup off then, which would not have been good, because my son, well, Mike and Gemma bought me that for Mother's Day one day, and I like that cup. It tastes good out of that cup. Isn't it funny? Sometimes tea tastes better out of certain cups, just the makeup of that cup. Weird, but it's true. Anyway, this one's called Tromsø. They're all kind of places, I want to say Scandinavian, because I don't know exactly where they all are, but yeah, they're Scandinavian of sorts. 100% anti-pilling acrylic, so it doesn't bobble. So that's brilliant. 273 yards and 250 meters, so you get a lot on the ball, which is brilliant as well. But that, where it says 100% anti-pilling acrylic, does not do this yarn justice. The way this yarn feels, it's like silky, soft, silky cotton. It really is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. And there are swatches on the band there to show you that if you're a knitter, it becomes kind of fair-isle. Now, obviously crochet stitches are slightly bigger, but I think if you do, you know, very small stitch, you're going to get that kind of vibe, shall we say, or the knit stitch will give you that kind of vibe. But then again, that will be like hard work with whatever you do. So this one is Tromsø. Now the green one is called blah 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 blah, upside down, of course. I actually turned it up the wrong way. Tysse, Tysse, and that didn't do the colour any good at all, did it? But it is beautiful. There you go. Kind of a few sagey greens and some real light ones. Absolutely lovely. Where's that pink one? Pink one was furthest away, of course, and this one is called Vicanes. There we go. That is beautiful. It's my favourite one, actually. That and the blue, they're both pretty much my favourite. And this fuchsia, because it's really moody. I do love a bit of moody yarn. Moody yarn is the way to go. So what have I done with this? I've had it in my shop for a little while, and as you know, I've been trying, well, you might not if you're just new to me. And if you're new to me, hello and welcome. So if you're not new to me, you'll know that I have been clearing out some yarn, discounting it down to make space for new yarn. And I have a humongous order of winter yarns coming, and I haven't got a humongous space for said winter yarns. So again, I'm going to start trying to trim down. I'm trimming myself down, I've got to trim down my yarn in the same way. So what I want to tell you is main competitors of yarn in this country for me. Knitting Network sell this at £4.19 per ball. Wool Warehouse sell it at £4.19 per ball. John Lewis, bit dear there, £5.50 per ball, but then that's John Lewis for you, isn't it? Cheapest other shops, £3.89 per ball. Hobbyrocks.co.uk, Okay, £3.59 per ball, so I'm well cheaper than they are. And I want to, I mean, I might get it again in the future. It depends how long they keep it going for, but I am trying my best to make way for some of this. Now, where are we? I've ordered quite a few colours in this yarn, and these are two that I bought myself some time ago when I was on holiday in Cornwall. Whoa, look at them. Aren't they just astonishing? And I'll tell you what, the other colours that they have really knock your socks off. They do. There's no other word for it. They just completely knock your bandy, really. So, I did order them. It's not a completed order yet. Strange company to order from. But, yeah, I'm getting there. And so that is quite bulky, as you can see. They are giant balls. 100% acrylic. What's the size of the ball? Got to be on here somewhere. 200 gram balls a piece. So, that being said then, I need somewhere to put them. So, this is the first of my reductions. Although, if you go on my shop, hobbyrocks.co.uk, there is a link at the bottom of this video to that shop. There is also a voucher code that's valid to the end of December on every order you place from now till then. There are still lots of special offers. When I've done special offers in the past, I rarely put the prices back up. And I know for a fact that my James C. Brett Flutterby is well cheaper than everyone else. So I don't always try it, and I can do it when I can, but and when I'm trying to clear. But those big shops, they have far greater buying opportunities, and they get massive discounts where I get none. So, you know, it's not always easy for me to compete, let alone beat them. So I actually feel quite cool that I am beating them. So that's my little show and tell for Sunday. I adore this. Isn't it? Oh, it's the wrong way around. It's amazing. And, you know, I think Charlotte had a hand in picking my present, you know. She did. She spotted the mug, and she knew me. So, well done, Charlotte. Well done, Gary. I keep forgetting to show this to you guys. Absolutely love it. Right, so for the last week, I've been using Clover and Moores. What it is, I stock them in my shop, and I had these packs, and I kept thinking, Tracy, you can't keep taking stuff out of the shop. Although, yes, I own all this yarn, it's the shop yarn. And although I own all those hooks, they're the shop hooks. And so I kept saying, you can't keep taking. But I figured if I coupled it with a review, there's justification there. There is justification for nicking a box. So that's what I did. I decided it's about time I owned a box of these. So I took them, and I figured, you know, I will do a review, because I haven't done a crochet hook review for quite some time. I used to do them quite regularly. And I've used, I guess, 2 sizes, maybe 3 sizes now. And I reserve my absolute judgment to the end of my trial. But there are a few things I've found that these are really, really good for. And there are some things that maybe they're not. So, yeah, continuing with that as well. Now, today being Sunday is the start of the week. So what's coming up today is another giveaway. So watch out for that. Now, also, if you want, there's a link to my shop here. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.